should be 20 in each one of those.
Okay.
So just count them and I won't bother you. And you don't bother me.
Mine are arthritic thumbs don't work very
Okay. Line's good. C7AE9425-F. Looks like a new inner fender for the battery tray. What was the spots that I was going to get Scott to look at? Okay. It's welded there. Same there and there. Hopefully you can see that there, mate. A little bit of play on the door. Okay. New rear quarters on both sides. Now there's a section on the floor pan. Which side was it? Other side, I think. Looks like it had been repaired, but it had full floors. Now you can see that rail just there hasn't got any spot welds in it except for just at the back, just on those two spots. There's meant to be spot welds there. I believe that torque box has been replaced. A little bit of bumps and bumps there, just in that torque box and then on the rail side, just from jacking up. And a few little spots just in there as well. Inner wheel wells need some seam sealer run through the centres, and I can't feel whether it's been spot welded to the quarter panel and the outer fender. Outer wheel arch, but you can see in there it's got no seam sealer on that section. Same with just the floor pan, just there. It's not meant to have seam sealer on it, but it's sort of got a bit of a gap on it, so it's something that I'd do. There's another section too where they've replaced this section just here, and it's got a bit of average welding, nothing too major, but something I want to get fixed. The rear rail, let's try and get a good look at this. The rear rails are aftermarket. You can see the weld just there, and it's not lineage down and looking flush, so it's something that you'd probably want to do to that for me. That's the diff there. This is the rail coming up. And if you can see, the trunk pans to the rail aren't actually welded. I don't know, I can't see whether they are. There's a spot weld there, but I can't see. And there's a spot weld over there, but that's the only two in the actual that I can see in it. Same on this side. Rear rail and no spot welds. You can see a hole there, so hopefully you can spot weld that for me with your little gun. Same on this side here, no seam sealer in the actual between the weld. Same with a bit of welding just there. It looks like a little bit of Bondo or a smear of something there to cover up the weld. A little bit of gap just there, bottom of the screen. Trying to find this goddamn floor pan. There it is. Okay, along here, It's been cut, re-welded this whole panel. Just that one thing, so maybe an aftermarket. But apart from that, same with the welds there. I can't see them, so I'm not really sure. Original torque box. You can see a little bit of spreading just there, but nothing major. Okay. Clockworks 64555. Okay, fan belt's loose on the power steering pump. Yeah, I'm not going to see this car for a couple of weeks, so I need to... Can you keep the revs on it for me?
Oh yeah.
Just so I can... Cool. Thanks, Jim.
It's
Oh, that's all it was.